Excellent. So is there any council questions or discussion on this item? Yes, Councilmember Westman.
Thank you. The position of interim police chief was to take us on through a very difficult time period, but with the resignation of Police Officer Pohl, we have before us a need at some particular point in time, and I'm more in favor of now, to start a search for a permanent police chief. Now, the interim police chief has done an outstanding job fulfilling the responsibilities. However, it is still interim. And my concern is that as we are looking forward, that we consider initiating the search for a full-time permanent police chief. There's a provision in the present contract, provision number 16, that indicates that the city does reserve the right to start the recruitment for a regular full-time police chief at any time it deems proper. I'm suggesting that now is the time that deems proper to proceed with that process. It may take several months. It may take the entire 6 months. I don't know. But nevertheless, let's face the responsibility of pursuing a permanent chief. So I'm concerned about that. Secondly, I notice the same provision is not in with the interim fire chief. There's no provision there to search out and begin the process of a permanent fire chief. And I'm suggesting that there be some consideration by council to seek out a permanent solution for that leadership. Having to do with the Exhibit A for the salaries for those positions, we do have a salary schedule here in the city for the chief's position, and I don't know if the new members of council are aware of that salary schedule or not, to be able to determine, is this a salary schedule that you are comfortable with as we are considering these interim contracts. This is a recommendation coming from administration, and if you are comfortable with the recommended salaries, so be it. They are the present salaries that they have received for the previous 6 months, and if you wish to continue with them for the second 6 months or up until such time that a new fire or police chiefs are appointed, that's up to you. But please be aware that we do have that salary schedule, and it's a matter of understanding where that should be. It is designed strictly for the exempt employees. That's my understanding. I'm not opposed to the contract. I'm just suggesting that we look forward to achieving some permanency for our city in both of those key leadership positions. We have very capable people who have served us well in the interim and will continue to do so, I'm sure. So with that in mind, I wanted an opportunity to express those thoughts, that we need to look at that future, and as well as Exhibit B, where it says what are the services that these positions offer. It is simply under the one for the police chief. It says this agreement is for interim police chief services only. It doesn't say in the exhibit what those services actually are. And the same thing applies to the fire chief's contract as well. So I just want to make those comments as a matter of record. Thank you.
Thank you. And your comment of saying looking out into the future is an excellent comment, and that's exactly what we've tried to do in structuring these agreements, knowing that we've come through some very interesting, adventurous times the last 7 months, and knowing we're still trying to structure ourselves for success when we get into these new facilities next year. We're looking for how can we create consistency and sustainability with what we have now and to get into those facilities next year. And so that's the view in having these contracts.